Two people have died and another was injured after a car hit a motorcycle and a person pushing a motorcycle on the Panjaitan street in East Jakarta on Wednesday evening. The police say the driver of the car was tired and sleepy. East Jakarta Police Traffic Unit Chief Ajun Komisaris Agus Suparyanto said the police were not able to question the driver as she was still in shock. The driver suffered no injuries, but she experienced trauma from the accident, Agus said on Thursday, as quoted by Kompas.com. Witnesses say the car struck a motorcycle being ridden by Dadan Sujana and Doni Sanjaya on the Jatinagara overpass. They died on the scene. After the initial collisions, the car then struck Novan Bawana, who was pushing his motorcycle on the side of the road. He suffered several wounds and broken right hand. Novan was rushed to Premier Jatinagara Hospital to receive treatment. Meanwhile, the bodies of the victims were taken to the National Police Hospital in Kramat Jati to undergo an autopsy. The Jakarta administration has waived the exit and entry permit or SIKM requirement for travelers entering or leaving the capital city since Monday following the activations of the Corona Likelihood Metric or CLM. That is accessible through the city's smart city mobile app, Jakarta Kini or Jaki. Jakarta Transportation Agency head Syaprin Liputo said the SIKM was initially aimed at restricting people's mobility during the large-scale social restrictions or PSBB period. The CLM was developed to control people's activities so they would feel safe during the PSBB transitions period imposed by the city administration. Our focus is ensuring residents are completely safe from COVID-19. As the main principle is restrictions, we need to monitor people's mobility, he said on Wednesday as reported by Kompas.com. Syaprin explained that the CLM was an app-based system that required residents to fill in self-assessment forms about whether they had been exposed to COVID-19 or not. He urged all residents to submit the form through the Jaki app so they could know if it was to travel outside the residence. We encourage everyone to submit information on their health through the form truthfully. The submissions will be assessed by the systems and a final score will be given, he said. If the score is below the specified threshold, then the residents should not leave their house, while if the score is above the threshold, they will be allowed to travel. We urge everyone whose assessment suggests they get a PCR test not to go on a trip or to make sure the results of the test are negative first, he added. Now the news has come from the world of football. Real Madrid clinched a record-extending 34th La Liga title with one game to spare by beating Villarreal 2-1 at home on Tuesday, thanks to 2 goals from their leading scorer Karim Benzema. Real Madrid have 86 points after 37 games, 7 more than the post-champions Barcelona, who were beaten 2-1 at home to Osasuna. Benzema fired through the legs of the keeper Sergio Asensio to put Madrid ahead after 29 minutes and converted a penalty in the 77th to help Real Madrid on their way to a remarkable 10th consecutive league win since the season resumed after the COVID-19 stoppage. Benzema had put the ball in the net moments earlier after an audacious pass from the spot kick by original penalty taker Sergio Ramos, but it had to be retaken due to encroachment. The French poet then stepped up to take the penalty himself and slammed it into the bottom corner to score his 21st league goal of the campaign. Villarreal put a late goal back through the Vicente Iborra and should have snatched an equalizer in added time. While Real Madrid Marco Asensio told he had added a third goal later on, but it was ruled out by VAR for offside. After the match, Real Madrid captain Sergio Ramos hoisted the La Liga trophy into the air at the empty Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium, where the Madrid side had been playing their final games of the season while their Santiago Bernabeu home is being renovated. That's all for the breaking news. Thank you.